Hello, welcome back. And yeah, I'll just say it right off the bat. I made a mistake while recording. My recording software had the audio recording set to my headphones, but since I'm not doing voiceovers anymore, I just didn't think about it and had it set to speaker or for the sound, but the footage only got recorded because the audio setting was still set to headphones as its default. I fixed it. It's now set to actual default. So whatever I set my computer to be at, the recording software will also be at. If that makes any sense. Point is, I messed up, so there's no sound there's no Minecraft noise in the background. I'm sorry. I suppose I could look up Minecraft songs, like not the Don't Go Mining at Night one or something. I'm sure that would be fine, but I mean like the actual in-game music and put that in the background. Actually, I kind of want to do that now for at least some of my videos. Anyway, and Dragonfight, I decided to speed up the footage because who has not seen someone fight the Ender Dragon? You still get the entire experience. I didn't cut anything out, just I sped up the footage. I hope you guys enjoy. Magic is a great thing, which I wish I noticed this sooner. I will let you guys... I'll leave it alone for now. I won't say it, but there's something I wish I kind of noticed sooner about it. Right there. Let me know if you notice what I did wrong there. Versus what I could have done, versus what I actually did. Anyway, I switched to the bow because I'm just used to fighting the Ender Dragon with a bow. And the magic was a little slow. But yeah, while this is going on, I do want to talk about what we're doing for the rest of the video, because End Dragon Fight actually goes pretty quickly with a Power 5 bow. Yeah, for this video and kind of the future of this series, because Season 1 is almost over, guys. Yeah, we're almost done with the first season. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. I have very little human contact. Yes. Well, we're about to kill... dang it, I forget her name. I know it's a her, though. I forget her name, though. Anyway, she's almost dead. We've almost won. Victory is ours. We've put her out of her misery, basically. From my understanding, you are putting her out of her misery. Anyway, for the rest of this series, this season, my goal is allthemodeum armor and tools. Full sets. But here's the problem with that. I am currently trying to only upgrade armor and tools that have apotheosis gem slots. So in other words, sorry, my voice is a little raspy. In other words, I will only upgrade a diamond piece of armor if it has apotheosis gem slots. And I don't know if you can make that armor. So far, I've only found it. If you can make it, please let me know. Because I would actually genuinely like to know that information. Anyway. So, rather than going through with all the quests all at once, finishing them all, because we have one more before... Two more, actually, other than the allthemodeum quests that we need to do before we've technically finished the first quest line and move on. I mean, technically, we could have already done so. And actually, speaking of moving on, it's time to move on to what we're doing in this video. We are going to the Deep Dark, and we are going to get ourselves some allthemodeum. Yep, you heard me. I did go to the wrong one. I hope you understand. This is the one we wanted, but guess what? Yeah, I forgot to charge my jetpack. Then I fell in a hole. I could have just flown out, but I wanted to water bucket out. And here's why I'm showing you this. A, it's hilarious. And B, apparently outer wood buckets can hold 4 buckets of water. That just blew my mind. That was, it shouldn't have, but it was interesting. Anyway, I was on my way to the villagers because we're going to the Deep Dark. We're going to need snacks. I'm a chunky guy. I'm a chunky boy. I need snacks. And anyway, this is why I needed my jetpack fully fueled, or at least to have some, just to be safe. But then I went, this is closer. This is closer. So, yeah, I headed down, luckily, rabbit slippers. And, yeah, now we're back. We have this, and we're going to head over to the Woodland Mansion, and we are going to go look for a Deep Dark around that area. It just looked right, It just looked like the right place to be. I'm sorry, I am not good at this. I should label them properly. And I did take this one with me. And then, here we are. Look, I'm not going to bore you with all the travel and stuff. Look, I found a Deep Dark, and something just occurred to me. This would have been so much easier if I made a nature's compass. That's probably exactly what those things are used for. I feel so stupid sometimes. Like I felt so stupid when I realized I didn't make a hoe. I don't have a diamond hoe, which means breaking the skulk is going to be very slow. And my toolsmith doesn't sell one. This has nothing to do with making a diamond hoe. This is just, I found some amethyst crystals in my backpack. I was like, oh, cool, I can actually make those. But I forgot you need obsidian. Anyway, we have the diamond hoe. We enchant the diamond hoe. Now we're back in the Deep Dark to get skulk. Skulk and a few things of like gold, diamond. Just, pretty, shiny. I need that. And skulk because for a minute there I couldn't remember, do I need to break the walls in order to check for allthemodeum? The answer to my question is no. No, you don't. But it was getting to the point because it's so rare that it will make you question whether you need to or not. And here's another thing to question. Why? I can buy books. Why did I use all my leather for that? Anyway, we're back at the base enchanting our stuff again. Obviously. After that, and I am sorry that the narration isn't spot on, I did enchant my night vision goggles and attempt, to enchant my jetpack. Because I figured I'm probably going to die. Yeah. Anyway, back in the Deep Dark, picked up the waypoint, waystone, and guess who I saw? Yeah, the last guy I wanted to see. It's like when you graduate from high school and you run into your old bully who hasn't changed at the supermarket you work at. The guy still thinks he can just do whatever he wants. Although I've luckily never actually experienced that, I did go back to base to charge my jetpack. just to do the one thing I shouldn't. I poked the bear. Yeah, I poked the bear. He went under the ledge I was on, and then, only then, did I remember, oh, crud. This guy has a sonic wave. Yep. Mm-hmm. Oh, that was lovely. Yep, totally. No regrets whatsoever. How good am I at sarcasm? Anyway, I have no leather and no cows. I'm sorry. Look away. Just look away. I promise it'll be over soon. I promise. It's almost over. Okay, it's over. It's over. We're gonna pretend I didn't just commit war crimes, okay? Yes, I do consider that a war crime. So we have our boat, we have our wooden jetpack, and we're skipping all of the rest of it and just going straight to this. And then, I did forget if I had upgraded my jetpack further. The answer is no, I did not. But it doesn't matter. At this point, I did realize, oh, right, but I already made the in-bar. So, yes. Yes, that is an excuse. What are you going to do about it? Look, it's my world, my video. And, okay, I will admit this thing takes forever to charge. So, I did make another charger to see if it would work. Okay, the answer is no. It's an obvious, big, fat no. So, once that's fully charged, and oh boy am I glad I made this thing though. It may take forever to charge. And yes, we did get some more snacks. Because I didn't have any food on me. Okay, that's not true. We have apples in my backpack. But anyway, we have to fly across over to the Woodland Mansion because it's close to the area where we found the deep dark. And yeah, no biggie. We do get where we needed, and look how much fuel I still have. Oh man, I'd probably be out by now. And just doing a walk of shame at this point with the old one. Anyway, we were able to safely secure my items. And yes, after this, I did in fact place a waypoint down permanently in the area. And leave it there. That thing does not move. Okay, maybe it should, and I should put it in the ancient city instead. Anyway, I went back to soulbind my sword because apparently it doesn't have soulbind. But guess what? I died. Yeah, so my levels, bye-bye. Yeah, just bye-bye to the levels. Anyway, we charged up the jetpack, headed back, because we still need allthemodeum. Still need it. Anyway, some more looking, breaking through Skulk. It does nothing to help, just it makes me feel better. Like I'm actually properly looking. And after some mining of gold, I went up here and guess what? It's not gold, it's allthemodeum. Yeah! Whoop, whoop. Okay. What, a fully grown man can't go woot woot? That's ageist. You, sir, or madam, I don't care which, are ageist. Old folks can use slang too, and I'm not even old yet. Okay, anyway, we have allthemodeum now to check if it can be duplicated, because yeah, that was the only piece I found over here. Lovely. Anywho, we luckily have some hammers in one of my backpacks, so we can check to see if it can be duplicated. And yes it can. Woo! Yay! So that means we can make the allthemodeum teleporter here, which will let us go to the mining dimension, as well as the allthemodeum site charm, because we have enough blaze powder. Anyway, a little while of looking some more, while also kind of trying to just head back. I did spot this cave here, went to look inside, and yes, you can see it here so clearly and beautifully. Allthemodeum. This place is so big, I kind of figured I'd find more on my way back, but it's so nice. It is so nice to see actual more allthemodeum. Yeah, I know you probably think, oh hey, that's a little convenient. You are not seeing how long I was looking, okay? Look, I got lost, and I eventually just tunneled, okay? I just tunneled. That's right, I tunneled back. That's how lost I was. I just looked at the map, found what direction this thing was in, and tunneled. There you go. Anyway, we're back at the base. Time to cook up allthemodeum powder and get 10 allthemodeum from our first time looking for it. I also dusted the gold so we could get a ton of that. I need golden apples for the villagers. You guys understand, right? It's just something I need. Anyway, time to make the allthemodeum charm of sight. So, I did forget you need to cook it, so time to make a furnace. And we'll just place that under this. And by that I mean we're picking it up, placing that down, taking the anvil, putting it on top. And yeah. Now we have allthemodeum potions. If you're wondering what kind of potion you need for it, it's mundane. And charm of allthemodeum sight done, and it can only be enchanted with unbreaking. Not mending, not soulbind. That's unfortunate. Anyway, though, we can also make the teleporter pads. And you know what? Why stop at 2? Let's make 3. We have enough allthemodeum. We can make not just this, we can also make a structure compass. So, regular compass, nature's compass, and then, get away from me, and then our netherite, which we can get from, you guessed it, the mining dimension. We can now use our structure compass, however, to find ourselves an ancient city. As soon as it works. Apparently you just crouch and click, I guess. Look, my pronunciation sucks, okay? I can't speak, let alone spell. Please just like the video anyway. Pity points. Anyway, I need to charge the jetpack, so, you know. And while that is currently charging, let's actually take a look at the quest board, because we are almost done, once again, I believe I said it before, with Season 1. We just need to kill the warden, go to the other 2 dimensions. Actually, make that 3, because there's actually another dimension we need to go to. The Twilight Forest, I think is what it was called. And I think that might actually be the end, what we do as the end of Season 1, is we go into that forest. What do you guys think? Do you like that idea? Let me know, because that will be a while from now, so you should be able to see this video before I make that one. And part of that is because we have other projects I want to get done before we actually end Season 1. Anyway, using the structure compass, I did find a ancient city. Well, you'll see. In 1, 2, 3. Yes, I counted backwards. Wait. No, I counted the right way. Leave me alone. Ancient city time. Let's get some loot. And, yeah. See if there's any suspicious clay. Now, how long do I wait before I tell you guys there was no suspicious clay? None. Nada. There was loot. And then there was more loot. And guess what? More loot. We did find a warden upgrade. Whatever that is. I mean, seriously, what is this? A warden upgrade. Don't get me wrong, I'll probably keep it as like a display piece. Like, I'll make the armor and then put it on display. But oh yeah, and there was also some nature loot. And more loot. From chests this time. I guess the warden upgrade template is sort of I don't know how to put it. My constellation prize? My participation trophy? I mean, I find a few of them. Like 3 or 4 of them. Yeah, I guess it's my participation trophy. Because this ancient city doesn't have suspicious clay in it. Anyway, we grabbed all the loot that I could find. Maybe I missed a chest or 2. I don't know. Yeah. I looked everywhere for suspicious clay. It doesn't seem to be like a guaranteed spawn. And I did try working the compass to find a different ancient city, but we're probably going to have to rely on our map for that. And yeah, I don't know. Anyway, time to head home. Wandering Trader, that's a sign. That's a sign to me. We've been there too long. Anyway, charge up the jetpack a little, and I'll do some more of that off camera. Time for some off camera mining. Okay, we're going to just, take this upstairs, plop it in a corner of the room, and go to the mining dimension. Hopefully, this all works out very well. Okay, just for the record, it is apparently crouch, and then with nothing in both hands. Then we can go to the mining dimension. Okay, we're in the mining dimension. I will see you guys after some off-camera mining. Goodbye, and I hope to see you next time. Ta-ta!